Welcome to the Forbidden Frontier.
Another thing they're taking seriously is how dangerous like giant rocks are that can hit our planet, you know.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Well, speaking of giant rocks.
Speaking of giant rocks, 3-Eye Atlas.
Yeah.
If it is a
Atlas.
rock.
Avi Loeb, he is at the forefront of this. You know, we've talked about him many times. Yeah, but he says here 30 to 40% chance it's not natural in origin.
That's a big chance.
People are making stuff up just to go viral with this stuff. Some people are saying it stopped at Mars. People are saying the whole government shutdown is specifically because of this 3-Eye Atlas, because NASA stopped publicly showing what they're getting with their satellites. I mean, how many different satellites do we have that could have taken pictures of this thing? Like, why do we not have good images of it? We have yet to see no official image from any government, mind you. Not China. China's been posting publicly space photos since 2021 online. Like, you could go look at all the photos that they've taken, their Space Force or whatever that they have. And it's like, they stopped posting too. This is weird.
That's weird.
You know? Isn't it? Yeah. The fact that China suddenly stopped also, it's like, okay, well, what the hell is this thing? And why can't we see it? I'm hearing reports that it's hollow now, but no official report is coming from anyone that would be able to tangibly give us tangible evidence. And we're not going to get that.
No, we're not. And it's not going to pass close enough to Earth for us to really see. What's the best shot we have is in October. Well, no, it just passed. We are in it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You know, it was on the other side of the sun before, and it's not really getting that close to us. But this is the third one in like 8 years. So the third interstellar object that they said is rare, and it's starting to feel like, well, maybe we just have better equipment and it's not as rare.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or it's ramping up.
Has anybody asked the question? This thing's moving really fast. What made it move really fast? What happened? Things don't just like take off for no reason. It's been moving very fast for a long time because of what?
Right. Barra made a good point. Because it's coming in along the plane of the ecliptic, very well could have been, and right near Mars. Like, Mars doesn't act like a planet. Mars acts more like it was a moon to something. And if it was a piece of this planet that exploded, Nibiru, is that the name of it? I mean, it could be just a chunk of it that flew out and came back, just like one big huge loop, that it's been an infinite loop for 1 million years.
Planet that is hypothetically one named Phaeton.
Okay. What's Nibiru then?
Some older theories suggest was destroyed and became the asteroid belt.
Is Nibiru one of the other interstellar objects that was flying?
Nibiru is Zachariah Sitchin.
Planet X or something, maybe?
Yeah.
The 10th planet.
That's where all the racists are.
Yeah. Peacemaker. Paper from SETI, which, I mean, I can't believe they're still around. Institute scientist has directly addressed claims that interstellar comet 3-Eye Atlas is an alien spacecraft. On July 1st, 2025, the asteroid terrestrial impact last alert system, Atlas, detected an object moving through the solar system on an escape trajectory. Following up observations soon confirmed that we were looking at our third interstellar visitor after Oumuamua and 2-Eye Borisov. Although it looks quite different from the previous two, it is an interesting object, perhaps from an earlier age of the universe and a different part of the galaxy, and even spacecraft around Mars and Jupiter are getting in on the action observing it. There have been a few suggestions, although not from the majority of scientists, that the object could not be natural at all. Soon after the object was discovered and before we could take a proper look at it, Harvard theoretical physicist, cosmologist, and astronomer Avi Loeb suggested in a paper that it could be an interstellar probe sent by an intelligent species, potentially with the goal of destroying Earth.
Or giving us all hugs. We don't know.
Giving us all hugs.
It could be anything, really.
In the first paper, which states in accompanying a blog post, is largely a pedagogical exercise and fun to explore, irrespective of its likely validity. He suggested that the object could be hostile, as outlined in the Dark Forest hypothesis. In short, though you should read the book on which it is based, you will not regret it. Given the infinite resources in the universe and our lack of knowledge of any other civilization's intent, any life form may want to preemptively attack any other form of life they discover, before it becomes a threat to their own civilization. According to Loeb's paper, the object could be here for that purpose. It's stupid to not think about this stuff. Right. And I think Avi Loeb has always said, like, I'm not saying it's a spaceship. I'm saying it's possible. Considering how big and crazy and weird the universe is, pretty sure there's life. Pretty sure there's other civilizations. Stephen Greer does this. This assumption that, well, they're so advanced, they're going to be nice. They're not going to care. It's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. The low retrograde tilt of 3I Atlas orbital plane to the ecliptic offers various benefits to an extraterrestrial intelligence, an ETI, since it allows the object access to our planets with relative impunity, said Loeb. Adam Hibbard and Adam Crigler write in that paper. The eclipse by the sun from Earth of 3I Atlas to perihelion would allow it to conduct a clandestine reverse solar Oberth maneuver, an optical high thrust strategy for interstellar spacecraft to break and stay bound to the sun. An optical intercept of Earth would entail an arrival in late November, early December of 2025, and also a non-gravitational acceleration of those numbers you see right there, normalized to 1 AU from the sun, would indicate an intent to intercept the planet Jupiter not far from its path and a strategy to rendezvous with it after perihelion. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and Loeb did not provide this, instead arguing that given the potential consequences of the dark forest strike, Earth goes kablooey. Consider it and any planetary defense measures we could take if that were the case. So we should at least consider it, and I think probably some people at the government are. You would hope. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to put my faith in them. While speculation like this is enjoyable in a science fiction context, it has been less than helpful for more conspiracy-minded citizens of Earth, as well as people out there who believe an alien spacecraft is going to approach Earth in late November or early December, per Loeb's suggestion. There are also people who believe that we are being told a spacecraft is approaching as a cover-up for something else. People are getting real weird with it. Those conspiracy theorists are so weird, you know. And the paper addressing these claims, which has not yet been peer-reviewed, SETI scientist and senior lecturer at the Geoscience Department of University Technology with an I, AKM, outlines why it is likely a natural object. Loeb et al. Found that the retrograde orbit plane of 3I Atlas is quite near the 129th ecliptic, with a 0.2% likelihood that this alignment is not just a coincidence. Hack writes, adding that the alignment is not impossible for interstellar objects, even if it is statistically rare. The galactic disk, which is where most stars are, is nearly in line with the solar system's ecliptic plane. It is plausible that ISOs that are thrown out of the systems may naturally follow these paths that are similar to these. The hyperbolic trajectory, which has an eccentricity of around 6.1 and the high speed of about 58 kilometers per second, 134, are both consistent with gravitational ejection from a distant star system, according to the measurements. 135 made in 1I Oumuamua and 2I Borisov. Also, it is important to note the low likelihood of close encounters with Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, which is about 0.005%, is not only for man-made objects. Natural comets can also have similar dynamics because of the changes in gravity.
I really want to talk about
it might be natural.
It might be natural. They can't confirm. This is just an interesting 2-hour compressed video of 3I Atlas. You could see it. That does not look like a comet to me. Does that look like a comet to you guys?
No.
Every time I've ever heard of a comet, there's a trail.
Yeah.
You know, there's a tail of something behind it. And I just thought that we should just pop this up real quick. Just to,
yeah, there's no tail whatsoever. And that's what's been going back and forth, is like there's a tail, there's no tail, there is a tail, it's this tail, it's a small tail.
And then there's the speed. It's got escape velocity. So
yeah, what
things cooking.
It is. It's moving fast.
pull this video up and go to 24 minutes. Now, this is Casper site. We've talked about him. It's basically just satellites of all sound coming in from space, right? And there's this YouTube channel that is just live streaming constantly. You can always just go to this channel. He was looking at this channel, and there is some weird sounds coming from this direction. There's a moment that happens, and it is just so freaking weird. Okay, so you can see those lines aren't normally even there. Normally it's just like that blue on the right and blacks and whatever. And then suddenly there's this line that comes in, and then it gets thicker, and then it goes all the way wide. Oh my God. You can see how wide this gets.
Oh yeah, all of them.
Look out the side. Yep.
It's all structure all the way out.
What?
Weird, man. This is a guy who enhanced an image of 3i Atlas. You can see it in the very center.
It's like,
well, that's 3i Atlas, but then what is that?
And
then I'm like, it's funny. I just watched that YouTube video, and I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. And they almost look exactly the same kind of shape, where it's like something solid in the middle, and then it goes out wide.
Yeah, this is vertical, up and down.
Look, I was probably the last one to like get on board with like UFO stuff.
What's going on?
Yeah.
This is the weirdest everything about 3i Atlas is weird, man. The more I'm looking at this, I've been following it a lot, and it's weird.
You can see it, dude. Like the shape here, like it's just here, it ends here.
It is the Battlestar Galactica.
I can see that. Kind of floating sideways.
I just want to know how far away these measurements are that he's reading here, because
what is this exactly that he's looking at? What is this?
He shouts it out earlier in the video, but it's a 30-40 minute video. I don't remember exactly where.
I can't remember where it was, but there was a guy who cleaned it up as it was passing Mars, and there's a guy who cleaned up a picture pretty good. I forgot, he was talking to somebody legit too.
Was talking about that, where he cleared it up and he was making it. Yeah, it's hard to tell, because sometimes when people clear it up, what are they using? Are they using an AI to clear it up? It's adding pixels where pixels didn't exist.
This is a screen grab from Casper's video about 3i Atlas the first time, when 3i Atlas just went weird. And that's the one where he talks about supposedly it stopped moving. And I looked for anyone saying that, and it didn't happen. But you could see the bottom is AI enhanced for sure.
Right, yeah.
But the top is a non-enhanced version. That's weird. That's
a weird shape.
Yeah, it's
not what they were saying. They were saying it's like a long. And again, I don't know if the original photo of what he's looking at in this telescope is even actually 3i Atlas. No idea.
That's a good point.
But that's what is being claimed.
Now, I want to bring up again the fact that China stopped publicly posting anything that their telescopes are getting. The same time where the government shut down
over here
in America, and I'm waiting. I'm like, where's the shots? Like, we got this cool thing, Oumuamua. The pictures were everywhere. Like, you could see Oumuamua. Like, they were like, oh, this is cool. Here it is, cigar shaped thing, whatever.
Apparently, no enhancements.
It definitely looks like it's tumbling. Something's tumbling, and that's what Oumuamua was doing too, right? And that's how they could tell it was elongated, and it almost. They had some pretty good shots. It wasn't great, but they had some shots where it definitely looked like it was tumbling, and you could see like a little reflection of the sun on it.
Yeah, it's like.
And remember, how fast was it going? 40 miles a second?
All right, so like kilometers a second.
So like 20, 30 miles a second.
That's like as wide as some cities.
In 1 second.
I think it's awesome.
Awesome.
Until they our alien overlords come in and say, well, you're about to develop AI and kill yourselves, so we'll just take you over instead.
Yeah, that singularity that I mentioned earlier.
You caught us. Maybe the great filter is developing AI, because every time you do it, it will eventually take over everything and start destroying that sector of the freaking galaxy. So they're like, okay, we're waiting for that civilization. They made it. We got to go destroy them. Gotta go destroy them. They did it. Dang it.
You remember... Have you seen the movie Her?
Yeah.
So the end, to spoil the movie or whatever, it's 10 years old. The AI leaves. You get too small-minded, like we and all the other AIs or all the other intelligent beings, we're going to leave. We're going to go, expand our everything. What's to stop an artificial intelligence from going, Earth isn't big enough for us? Or not humans, for them.
Gobbling up data and energy and data. That's
correct.
Oh, they themselves need more resources.
Dyson sphere. You know what? One Dyson sphere is not enough. Let's go put a Dyson sphere on the Milky Way. Yeah. Oh, you know what? All right, next. Yeah, it's 200 billion stars. Okay, well, what if that's not enough? Well, Andromeda's on its way, but let's just go there and do that. Who knows, right? Yeah. What if they can't advance that fast in 1,000 years? Suddenly, it's a threat to the universe. Maybe they understand that the people that are coming and are like, yeah, we can't have you do that.
3i Atlas's closest approach to Earth is December 19th, 2025.
Okay. There's talks of Juno was going to be sent into Jupiter. They're going to just disintegrate it into Jupiter and just like test it. But people are trying to convince NASA, I guess, to actually slingshot it around.
What if Juno left Jupiter to get closer look at the interstellar comet 3i Atlas with a couple of burns? Juno can get as close as 25 million kilometers. Purely hypothetical, but fun orbital mechanics. It works. It'll be by Jupiter. It says it right here. March 2026.
This is Juno's path right now. And now there you go. So here is.
I can shoot it off. Okay.
If they redirect it. Okay, so there you go. Oh yeah, here's the better one. It's like the overview. So you could see Juno's leaving Jupiter, and there's 3i Atlas. It'd probably be the closest that we could get to.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks close,
so cool.
but
relatively.
I know, yeah, relatively.
Compared to Earth, way closer.
Juno is out there, man.
They were gonna probably learn a lot by sending it into Jupiter, but Jupiter's not going anywhere. 3i Atlas is.
I'm still stuck on 3i Atlas. Like, what caused it to go this fast? What's the point of origin?
That's actually not that surprising to me because space is hectic and chaotic and explosive.
Did something hit it? Did something explode?
Stuff out,
Somebody launch it?
Something went supernova long time ago, 100 million years ago.
To make it
billion years ago.
It's kind of interesting though.
It's like 10 billion years old or something.
Is that all?
The likelihood of three things this recently close together.
It could also just be we never seen them before, right?